Taking bets how long they'll last. 15 minutes. Maybe. If not.
Five 545 will need to go 42 for a little bit. Should be back in an hour or so.
PDDC.
Stand up.
Can we have someone come down to VPD to transport a 50-year sentence, please?
Gregory, are you able to go? Or Bella?
I can go.
Okay.
Gregory's going 42.
Mrs. Rosen Dwyer has surrendered herself.
Yep, 439, I'll come grab her.
This is how I feel right now, too.
Yeah.
Do you need a second there, Bella?
You can go with her.
This whole situation is fucked. I half expect them to run out of there kicking and screaming. Being like, no, I don't want this one, get me away from her.
I entirely agree. I don't think they're... I really don't want to get involved in this case anymore.
Hmm?
I really don't want to get involved in
439,
this case anymore.
to VPD.
I wish people would pass me the information instead of you. Because I honestly didn't even know about the witness tampering thing until you sent it to me. But Akira did.
Well, she only just started doing it. I only got confirmation.
Hmm. I get it. I see. Is Dolly out?
Yeah, she escaped.
How did you get out?
She escaped. She held Aiden Thorne hostage. Give me a moment to think.
Jesus Christ. The yawning is no longer Gordon. Holy shit.
Give me a moment.
I don't know how long it's gonna last, Lyra. I've been up since 5:30 this morning. Or yesterday morning.
Ports Midnight, 76 to Bolingbrook, 195. Portsmouth is 23 at Bolingbroke 95.
Give me a moment. I sent you something. Watch that.
I'm watching.
Sending one back for the 9.
550, walking Miss Lynn up.
PDDC.
Send it.
Can you ensure that Miss Rose doesn't go to sleep just yet? We've got her lawyer and judge coming up to talk to her.
10-4.
Just be warned, Max, we have a lawyer visitation going on at the moment.
Affirm.
We might be able to do it in the cafeteria. Do you want me to bring her to the cafeteria?
Yeah, we'll meet you in the cafeteria if that would be possible.
10-4.
do see we're here now, the lawyer and the judge.
Seven five hour walk and 1 Mr. James out.
No, let's finish this up. I just wanted to make sure because I don't know if you're taking off or what. Oh, cool. Yeah, I'll be around too then.
Oh,
Hello.
hello.
What a journey
So?
what a journey that.
What's the verdict?
Well, I'm gonna represent her on
That sounds like such hesitation. Are you
Never-
wanting a full trial, or you're just wanting to plea deal at this point?
I gotta figure it out, to be honest. Like I think so. We're planning to meet in a couple days on Tuesday. I'm gonna just kind of like wrap my head around stuff, and then maybe I can reach out to you. It's okay.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I sent you a text, so you should have my number now. I don't know if you
Let me.
It-
put your thing on silent.
It's probably worth to just disclose that she's been to court before for a sentencing hearing, and she then went successful sentencing hearing. She then was still very rude to the judge over the fine. And then was incredibly rude to the judge. Tried to, when she pled not guilty in the last sentencing hearing, she then tried to talk about the case in front of the judge after she had asked for a lawyer.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna be candid, and I got to look into things, and I can't say, but I'm like 90% sure that this is not a hearing exercise and more of a sentencing mitigation exercise. So
It was a sentencing trial she went to on both of them.
Yeah, it was a sentencing hearing.
yeah, right. I've had some success that some recent inmates. I want to just explore and talk about it at least a little bit. Is that fair?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair. I just want you to be
Next up,
aware
we'll
of
now
how
Lydia
she's
Brooklyn.
conducted herself in front of the judge before.
PDDOC.
Stand up.
Sounds like a stinking pile of trash.
You guys, the yard's about to turn
No,
into a
I'm
giant
very
shit show because we're
surprised
sending
that,
up YS and Y2K
Victoria
from a
even
gang fight where basically
performed.
everyone went down.
Yeah, I need comms real
the
quick.
sentencing
I have a
hearing that
95 ready for 74. How would you like
that
them?
I placed it
Locally, please.
Aiden and Bella
works.
just leave the yard. Bella,
Yeah,
you're in
expect
captain.
another-
Yeah.
Aiden,
Expect another 9 to come up.
Aiden,
I don't know. We'll
Aiden.
see.
10
I-
o'clock.
I gotta.
Aiden,
Two different gangs. You guys want us to wait, or are we good to just
go
send
up
them
to the catwalks.
I think they all
Will do.
deserve a day.
Send them up.
forward or whatever. I just
Don't go
wanted
that
to
way.
see
Don't
what
go
was
that
out
way. That's
there.
going back into the
I'll
yard.
see if that's-
Unless you
Yep.
unlocked
Yeah,
visitation.
yeah, just give me a
I'm-
text,
Fair enough.
email me.
Which w-
I'm
oh,
in
yeah,
the
that's fine.
emails
Right.
anyway. Just yeah. Just let. Since the 8th. They tried to initially ask for one for her sentencing hearing. And nobody would take it whatsoever.
Well, that's good. It's always a good sign.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah, so we'll see. I have a soft spot for some of these crazies, and I work kind of a limited graveyard shift, so I'm not in this city as much as some of my colleagues.
If you're, like I said, if you haven't sent your 98.5 up, we did
Sanity
20 on the
bandwidth
fine,
is-
30 on the time. Just depending, time's
Do you see
dependent
your
on you though.
sanity is
my sanity bandwidth.
10-4.
How do you say your first? Is it
Oh, wrong radio, my bad.
Stop? Her state?
Okay, so have
Cursida.
you watched? There you go. It's Cursida.
Curse?
Okay, think of
I-
Merida, right? The Disney princess.
Oh, I
But
like
instead of
Weird Al.
saying Mer, right? Say curse.
That's a really cool name.
Thank you. My
Is
old
that-
name was McClellan.
Is that like an Irish name?
Uh-huh.
or something?
Yeah. My previous last name before I got adopted was McClellan.
So you were McClellan Davis Dawson, and now
No,
you're...
no, no. I was Cursida McClellan.
Oh,
Yeah. Then I got adopted by a Davis and a Dawson.
well, I look forward to working. This one will be an interesting one. We'll see. I've
Yeah.
told Miss Cotton for what it's worth. Who knows if she'll? I just told her to take a chill pill. Who knows if she'll listen? But I told her that we're working on the case, and giving you all the headache is probably not very conducive to helping us work on the case.
Well, the more headache she gives me, the more shit is added to her docket. So, and the more shit it adds to your headache. So, either way, the both of us don't win. One of us will win, but she's not winning.
Yes. And frankly speaking, that just gives more ammunition bullets into your ammo pouch. So, I can't assure that she'll comply, but if she's not a
The
ding-dong,
whole
hopefully she
wall
will.
of daily reports for her has not been great lately. Since she got thrown in here on the 8th. So, I'm gonna go to bed before I end up being in here for killing somebody.
So, let me can I just ask you guys some? It's total. I think I already know the answer, but and maybe I'm misunderstanding it, or she gave me some incorrect resuscitation. But my understanding is she got approved to go to medium or minimal
Yep,
security.
which she went on, and then she committed the witness tampering, so she went back up to max.
Okay. All right. So, okay. So, what is the? Can you? What's the witness? What is the? What happened?
She phoned Indy. She got Dolores Humphrey. Threatened her. I have Dolores' statement, and then went
Dolores.
Dolores. She identified Libby as the one with the bunny ears, and there was only one individual with bunny ears at the time. And she pointed her out, saying that she got her to phone Indy Rose, one of her victims, to say,
Okay.
your sister is out of Max. I received a phone call before that, before I arrived on the prison, that Indy phoned me and told me that I had been rung from an unknown number and told that Libby is out of Max and she's open for visitation.
And there's only one person in this whole entire city that refers to Indy as her sister, even though Indy refuses to associate with that woman.
So just so I understand, is that the witness tampering that's in report 10-0?
She then also attempted to try and phone. Indy then received 3 unknown numbers, which is the unknown number from the prison. She, when I went into the yard, Crash was the only other person in the yard. She adamantly denied that. So he adamantly denied that he was in visitation. This is the only place that Indy Rose receives unknown numbers from.
So, is this the witness tampering that's on report 10-00039, or is this another count? I just want to make sure I have all the charges that I'm dealing with straight.
Rosen is back in the yard.
Yes,
Okay.
that is
Okay.
said witness.
Okay, so that's the witness tampering that okay, gotcha. All right. I was gonna ask if we could honor but I had kind of a different understanding, so
Yeah,
I'm
the
not
witness
gonna
in
push
those
okay, yeah.
in those photos, or the victim / witness in those photos, or who she's trying to tamper with. I'm so sorry for calling her what. Yeah, but who she's trying to tamper with.
No, you're good. Okay, sounds good. All right. Well, I will. So I'll be back. I'll reach out to you on the.
You said
email or
Tuesday, right?
Yeah, I'll be back on Tuesday. I just gotta kind of wrap my head around stuff, read through all the reports a little more, and then I'll probably put something up on the dockets or reach out to you and see if we can talk. I might just reach. I might reach out to you and see if we can talk before I put something on the docket.
Yeah, email me. If I'm not, reachable by phone.
Are you I'm like usually, unfortunately, my kind of hours are pretty rigid, but it's like usually.
So are mine.
Okay, yeah, it's 6 to 12 Eastern stars usually.
Yours. So you said Tuesday, right?
Yes.
So I'm going to be available. What time is it now? 8?
Right now it's
6 till 9.
It's 8:40 right now.
Yeah. Because my time zone is in the British Standard time zone.
Oh, good. Okay, good. That's what Miss Cotton's time zone is.
Yeah. You mean Miss Headache?
Yeah, well, Miss
I'm
Cotton.
But yeah, I know that's when where her time zone is.
Okay, so yeah, I'll be around 6 to 9 at that time zone. So I'll should be able to talk to you on Tuesday.
Yep. Thank you.
All right.
I'm gonna pass out on this bench here somewhere.
I hope you sleep well.
Let me get you guys out.
For facilitating it.
I'll lock it. you okay?
Yeah. When would be a good time to meet about Jace and Emma with you?
Oh, well,
Cursor, do you want one of those paroles?
So, I gotta talk with Emma, but I could talk with you about Jace right now if you want. It's up to
I
you.
am also about to collapse. I feel like it's 1:45 on my watch.
Oh, okay.
Same.
Okay. So it just exactly what I said. It's like 6 to 12 Eastern stars. Is there time Monday through
Is that
Friday?
every day?
Pretty much. Yep.
So 6 to... So this storm, basically, this shift.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
11 to 6.
Yeah.
Let me see if I can get Max over here. Because
PD
Max
to
can
DLC.
take another one.
Send it.
Alright, I'm
I
gonna
got
bed.
two down here for the same
Oh,
gang
thanks so
shooting,
much. Take
45
care.
months each. Do you guys want them locally?
Yeah, because I
yes,
still need to meet
10-4.
with Emma to be able to talk. But Jace, I can more than certainly talk about with whoever I'm ready to talk.
Okay, so if I give Cursor to Emma.
Hello, madam.
Hi, Gustavo wants to talk about Jace, a parolee. Potential
Hey,
parolee.
Lionheart.
Hey, Gus. Been a minute. Nice to see you,
Hey,
mate.
how you?
Looking dapper as always.
Good to see you, my
Oh.
friend.
Sorry, I don't want to make the paralegal jealous, do we?
Yeah, I don't. I was about to introduce him, but he seems to be running into the corner right
He's
now.
I think we and George were just outside chatting, and he had his bike up.
Sorry,
in the-
I was
Hey,
making sure,
Armando,
our
this-
cards were still here.
This is my good friend Lionheart. He's a good fellow here.
Oh, I've seen you, but I saw you down in the cells earlier today.
Yeah, but earlier with who was
With
it?
Lucy.
Lucy, that was it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, Lionheart, do you want Jace's parole? Is that something you would like? Jace Rook?
I am not familiar with the person in the slightest. I'm gonna be real with you.
That's okay. I can update you at some point with him.
I might be biased, but he's a very good apple.
He's the one of our most peaceful lifers, like the most peaceful.
Yeah, the
Okay.
one time I got sent for 8 months, he was actually really kind to me, and he showed me the ropes of what to do down there.
I can catch you up a bit, Lionheart. It's we actually had kind of a hearing, and if you have a few minutes, I can tell you the story, and then you can take some time to look into it, and we could like touch base or reconvene. I don't want
Just this shift is better for you than it is for me.
Yeah, I mean, I generally am around for like 3 or 4 hours into this shift.
Which
And
is
Lyra tends to be primarily first shift. So if that works out better for for Jace.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
both me and both myself and him. His overlap. We have an overlap pretty much Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday from 6 Eastern stars to 12. So this storm pretty much.
Okay. It's definitely something we can do. Is he? I'm just trying to read up real quick on his arrest.
Yeah. So I can give you the long. It's a pretty interesting story. So
yeah.
So yeah, here's the clip. So he contacted me about let's say about a month and a half ago, okay? And he had been put in prison for life for 2 counts of mayhem. Essentially what happened is he had a longtime partner, love of his life, Blue Rose, who they'd been together forever. And there was some kind of, this was a city that he lived in before our city. There was an awful shooting, and his wife was inadvertently killed by some stray bullets from the Coast Guard in the city that he lived in. So he moved to the city to kind of try to get away from it, but it didn't work out. He literally just pretty much went into a state of kind of insanity, grieving, just trying to figure out any way to like send some kind of message. I mean, he was literally like in just a state of insanity. So what he decided was to go put oil tankers outside both, I think, the PD and then the courthouse. He did in 2 separate instances. Neither time was he able to successfully ignite or blow up the oil tankers, and he got caught both times. Talia Voss was the lead investigator on all of it, and so she put him away. He got caught. He gets put in jail, goes to a court hearing, and Bongley was going to sentence him to like something like, I think, like 50 years or something like that. And over Bongley's, he objected and pretty much requested for Bongley to sentence him to life without parole, because he was like, I've given up on life. I haven't been able to send my message. I've given up. My wife's dead, etc. There's nothing to live for. And then he goes to prison and becomes quite the philosopher, the self-reflective individual. He literally pretty much just he's got a corner in this facility called Jace's Corner, which is where he just like goes and reads books. I have all the bail reports, and it's well documented. So so he pretty much started reflecting big time on all this and decided, wait a minute, there is something to live for. This was all just, I was in a state of insanity. There's something better to look forward to and strive for. And in fact, what he wants to do is, so Seth of the DOJ is his biggest advocate and proponent. He's the one who called me down here to represent him for the consult call. He's pretty much developed such a strong relationship with Seth that he wants to, if he can, and it's going to be the longest path, and I've told him there's no guarantees, he wants to try to work with DOJ. He's really seen, from his perspective, what the DOJ in the city does is the most important function above everyone. From his perspective, you guys literally like saved his life, gave him new perspective.
I'm so sorry to interrupt, but I just need to go through this paperwork with Max, otherwise, because he's never seen this paperwork, and I just need to explain to both of you so I can head off to sleep, because there's parole paperwork you need to go through before we even.
Oh, yeah. I can pause the story. Sorry, I got impassioned, but yeah, go ahead.
I was engrossed as well.
I'll finish it. I'll remember where I paused.
If you make a
You
copy,
thought about doing radio at all?
if you make a copy of that parole agreement, Max, and kind of share it back to me, I can share it over to. It's just easier for me to kind of explain the process quickly, and then you can kind of get back to the story and such. And
Oh yeah, no, thanks so much.
I think I've Gus's number.
I've emailed it over to you, Gus. So just to let you know, everything in red is what can be changed.
Okay.
So things like the 3-month sentence. Max won't tell you up until the parole hearing kind of which way it goes, but this is if parole was to happen, this is the things we would agree to. Tell your wife you're busy.
What the fuck? How did you know that?
Magic.
Wait,
Hi,
excuse me.
Can I call you back?
Whose mint car was that outside?
What?
Oh,
What
I'm so
about it?
sorry.
Does
What
somebody have
happened
a
with
mint car outside?
Yeah, what happened to it?
Someone just stole it.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Why would I lie about that?
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Oh, that's.
Did someone steal your car, Armando?
Yeah, it's at the casino. Wait a second.
Let's go catch
Yeah,
the bad
956
guy.
616. Can you head over to casino? There's a pink,
if I
a
just
green
broke out in
colored
the yard.
massacre that's just been stolen from the prison. Belongs to a lawyer. We're tracking it currently from the prison. Still at the prison?
Still at the casino.
I'm checking. No, now it's down on 8th Ave.
Yeah.
Elgith Ave or some shit.
Elgin Avenue.
Yeah.
Elge.
Somewhere on Elgin. It's a lime green and coloured massacre.
Yeah. Yeah, it's on Elgin. Pretty much at the intersection of Harwick where the highway is.
What's the play on it?
I'll tell you the plate right now.
Stand by.
It's 9 IIEOL.
9 India Echo. Beginner. Hey, friend, thank you.
911. I just bought the car, so I'm not 100% sure.
Yeah, if you wouldn't mind. They've recovered it. It was abandoned in the intersection.
Can you make sure that my revolver and knife are still in there?
Can you check the glove box, Spilner, for the contents? Empty.
Yeah, so they stole my knife and my gun if you want to notate that.
Okay. Do you have a written serial number down anywhere?
Yes, I do.
Yeah. Okay.
I just.
All right.
Wonderful.
Well, if you got that, we'll get to that in a second. Let's just get Lyra to finish what she was saying.
Yeah,
so
I'm
she can
so
head to
sorry,
bed.
Lyra. My bad.
That's all right.
How's
It's
it going?
your fault.
Hi.
Hello.
Can you like tell me what my boys' times are at?
What?
Like,
Well,
induction and,
at the moment I'm busy. I'm trying to deal with something so I can go home. I'm really sorry.
alright. Sorry, my bad.
That's okay.
Ian,
Let's go over here.
Who's your friend?
Okay.
I just want to go home.
Okay, okay. Yes, yes. And
Right,
it's
sorry.
it's the felon reform program, right?
Hey, if you want, can
You need a public garage here, don't they?
Yeah. Let's go in here.
Oh.
I just don't want to be,
Held up or something.
yeah, held up or disturbed or. You both can come in.
Okay, great. Okay,
Just doing
awesome.
it in here.
I'll relay all this and tell him that I'm gonna get him some more stuff from you, like in terms of that. But I just wanted to check in.
Yeah.
Okay.
You get that? There you
Yeah,
go.
I got it.
Yeah, no, yeah, for sure. All right, well, sounds good. Well,
There it
I'll
is.
keep you updated. Thanks so much.
It ripped the door off as well.
You're the best.
It was
Right.
it was wrapped around a light pole.
Oh, did it?
Yeah,
did it get ejected or anything?
I know.
No.
Oh, bummer.
You gotta stop.
It can just be part there. It could just be part there. Just
Yeah,
go to bed.
It's settled me. Yeah, because I'm the one who probably deal with this person.
I have 10 minutes. That is all I have.
Diamond in
Bye,
the
Mom.
rough,
Bye,
as they
Mom.
say.
Bye.
9 minutes.
All right.
Yeah,
8 minutes.
I have 10 minutes. That is it.
7 minutes.
Sorry. I'm so sorry.
Max?
Yeah.
What? Did we get the car back?
Yeah, Spill never recovered it. It was left. It was abandoned in the city.
Knife, though.
Oh, well, I have...
Yeah, I know you have the other one.
Okay. Anything in red? I have the parole house. Norma has offered a job at CNC or Pops for Jace. So the job is sorted, the house is sorted. I'll put the house number in now. Anything in red is what you can change in that document. So you can change the amount they're being sent when they, if they have a misdemeanor, how many extra months or how many extra, like, times what is the month times what is the fine. Along with the, like, how many misdemeanors they can accumulate.
Wish that offence was electrocuted. Electrified, whatever the word is.
Okay. I'm just ignoring them now. You can change how long the parole supervision is going to be. This is conversations you can have with Max.
We're busy,
You can
alright?
change
You're
where how many doctor visits, if there's any doctor
You're
visits.
fine.
So you can change whether they need any
Okay.
doctor visits, how long the parole supervision is, kind of how many times they have to meet with their parole officer, and how many community services.
Sorry about that.
Guys, calm down, man. I know it's an exciting prospect. Calm down.
Okay, great.
So all of that is just what you can do.
Okay, great. Perfect. Yeah, this is the first I've seen of this.
And then once you have agreed with that, you need to go to Jace. You say, are you happy with this? If he's happy, Jace and Emma, Jace mostly. If he's happy with it, you write his name in the parole. He writes his name. He signs it. You then open up a docket, like you would with a hut charge or a civil suit.
Okay.
Or a not guilty plea. And then you ask for SEO to be added. The things just to be aware of is that when Max enters the evidence, he will also enter the original incident that got him in jail, plus all of the daily reports. It's to show how far Jace has come since that original incident. So we will add all the daily reports. You don't need to subpoena that. You just need to get your character witnesses and find the legal social circle that will support Jace.
Okay, perfect.
Sounds like I have a lot more work to do than you do.
So let me
Yeah, we do.
just to make sure I understand. Is this, even if we kind of agree on stuff before, it's still a hearing? Is that, am I?
Yes, it's what you
Okay.
are suggesting to the judge is what should go into the parole. That's why it's number 4.
Gotcha.
And then
So
the judge might add extra tasks in there. They might not.
Okay. Gotcha. So they have discretion kind of to go above or below our agreement, theoretically.
The main thing that doesn't really get changed is the terms of parole, but you can also go through that and change slight parts of it if you so agree. But this is kind of a debate between you and Max now. Kind of, what do you think is fair for Jace? What do you think is fair in terms of this parole? And then you go back to Jace and say, is this what you agree with? If it's what he agrees with, you go put it in the docket. If it's not, then you go back to Max.
Okay. Sounds awesome. Thank you so much. This is super helpful. Geez, Armando, this is the best training session ever.
I know, right? It's been fantastic.
Getting to do, geez, I wish
And
I had a
Amano,
training
once you
session
become a
like-
junior, you can also do these by yourself because they're like an expungement hearing. Think of them more like expungement hearings rather than actual trials.
I think Armando's on his way there soon. He's been very, I've only done a couple things with him, but he's been very energetic.
I'm good, man. I'm good at my job.
Okay, with that in mind, I'm gonna go back home.
Have a good night.
I feel like that's the 5th time you said
Yeah.
Yeah. I just literally needed that 5 minutes.
Listen, head to bed.
Please go collapse.
I'm going to.
I got one for 35. How would you like them?
Locally at this time, please.
Okay, no.
Thank you.
Bella. Okay, Okay, Stephen and Aiden, you both have permission to stay on the catwalks as long as you need. I'm going 42. I am heading home. Good night.
Have a good night. Thank you for staying around.
Have a good night.